Hey guys, this is Lee. This is going to be my first YouTube video, and I have a couple hours to fish. I'm going to keep count how many I can catch, how quick I can get a pattern, and yeah, it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock. It gets dark early, so I'm going to try to put it together pretty fast. So stay tuned. So let me show you kind of what I'm looking at down here. I'm in a ditch just right there. There's a sharp break off. And there's just a little ditch, and there's been fish in here. Now I'll kind of look at my side scan here. You can see right up here, looks like there's a bunch of bait. A couple fish scattered. That's kind of what you're looking at, waiting to see some fish. And some bait. If the bait or the fish are there, then it's usually a good place to stop. This is my little secret weapon bait right here. They haven't been biting the other stuff, so I gotta give this a try. Gets down to the bottom a little faster, which is really cool. Getting a bite right now. Which one? I found the little secret. I found the secret. Oh, this is a nice one too. Nice. Nice bass. Oh, that is a chunky bass right there. I will take that. Guess I found what they wanted. Little tube down there, about 44 foot of water, man, and you just got to let them take it. They tick, 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 and then it just, you feel the weight, and you feel the weight. Don't debate, set the hook. So it seems like the fish have just kind of scattered out at this first location, so I am gonna make a move and maybe look a little bit shallower, see what I can find. I have heard that there are some bigger fish shallow. I like to fish deep. I like to fish in the ditches. It's like one of my favorite times of year to fish, but caught that one nice one. So we'll see what we can find just a little bit shallower, maybe in another ditch. Haven't decided yet, but stay tuned. I shall find them. Found the mother lode. Get ready for fish catch. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is going to be incredible. Oh, I'm going to let that sink. Golly, they are stacked. I mean, they are stacked down there. Watch this, guys. It's going to be awesome. Oh my gosh. Got him. Oh, I called it. I called it. I called it. This is a decent fish. This is a decent fish. Might be a striper. It's acting weird. I feel like it might be a striper. Or it's foul hooked. That's probably what it is. It's probably foul hooked. It's a striper. Oh, it's a pretty big striper though. Oh my gosh, you should see the bait fish. He's sticking out. Suckers are mean. Well, I did call it. It's not the targeted species, and he even broke off one of my hooks on my spoon. It's a tough fish. So, fishing's been kind of slow, so I'm going to make one more last run before it gets dark to one more spot, see if I can't get on anything. It's a decent fish. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a decent one. Oh, that was the rookie landing. Decent. Oh yeah. Hey guys, this is Lee with Hooked on Bassin, and this is our first video, and I'm pretty excited about it. My home lake is Lake Lanier, and that's the lake I'm predominantly going to be fishing, but I go on a couple cool fishing trips throughout the year, and so anyway, I want to do like fishing reports on Lake Lanier, and also you know, show you some of the other fishing experiences that I have, and maybe it'll help someone hopefully down the road. But yeah, Lake Lanier is my home lake, so this is kind of like a fishing report video. But the other day in that video, I got out at like 1 o'clock, and I hate doing that. I like to be out the whole day because you can figure out, you know, what they want more that day. On this particular day though, I went through a bunch of different things, and I was seeing fish everywhere I was, but I wasn't getting bit necessarily. I finally, as you'll see in the video from start to finish, from cast to hook set, I got this tube going. All right, I love this color. I learned about this, obviously, Michigan and up north. They fish these a lot. But I, from Tackle Warehouse, get this goby jig head, and what that thing does is it flares this head out. You can see in the video, it makes the head a little bit bigger. I get it in the 1/2 ounce or the 3/8 ounce, and just drag it along the bottom. And I catch a lot of quality fish on this. I have 10-pound test fluorocarbon leader attached to, like, you know, 15-pound braid. But this is, you know, something I use a lot actually throughout the whole year on Lake Lanier, but especially winter on the ditches. The only downside is that this gets hung up a lot. I get it snagged a whole lot. They usually hold on to it, so just make sure if you feel it tense, make sure that you're not snagged, and sometimes you can bring it up and over the brush and, you know, not have to go and get it snagged. But the other thing I do is I don't yank on it when it's stuck. I'll actually go around to the other side of it and pull it, and it usually comes free, so you can save yourself some money on that. So I ended up catching them on the tube. rather decent. I couldn't get anything on a moving bait like a fish head spin or any kind of swim baits. The other thing I like to throw, and I am a big advocate of this guy's company, Spot Sticker Baits makes this crawler head, and this thing is pure awesome. It's this one is a 1/4 ounce, and this guy, this is what he does. He fishes on Lake Lanier, you know, all the time. He's a guide, and in my opinion, the best guide on Lanier. And you match it up with this hula grub. All right, I can't take credit for this. I 100% learned this from Ryan Coleman. But you put this sucker on, and it looks like this when it's all tied on and ready to go. I don't know if you can see that in the video, just the grub and the tail, and they just eat this thing up. And I almost always this time of year have that tied on. They love that thing. If you want to fish a little shallower at the docks and stuff, they'll eat that thing up also. Same thing, just dragging it. You know, I kind of try to think like a crayfish, so I move it, dragging it 1, 2, pause, 1, 2. And if you watch crayfish, the way they do it, they kind of go in 2 little bursts as they move, and then 2 more bursts. The other thing, and I didn't use this exact color, I actually used a different color, but these Flex-It spoons right now, if you catch a bass on Lanier right now, most likely they're spitting up bait. And you'll be amazed at how close the size of the bait is to this spoon. This is a Flex-It spoon. One thing you have to do is you have to, or maybe it's not Flex-It, it's Captain Max, but this tape is really key right now. This one is a 3/4 ounce. It gets down there a little bit quicker. It's all about the size, but try a couple different colors. This, I wasn't even catching them on this on that day. The day that I caught them, and was fishing, it was on a one with yellow fluorescent tape. Let me get that for you. Yeah, the yellow fluorescent tape. And the striper that you'll see in the video that I caught this on, he actually broke my hook off. So I replaced it with a triple grip Gamakatsu hook. And you know, these are good hooks, so I'm sure it'll be just fine. But he broke my original hook right off. So anyway, that's kind of how things go. And like I said, I couldn't get him on anything moving really, except for the spoon, the hula grub, and the tube on that particular day. But like I said, you gotta change it up. There's some days they seem to want the hula grub more, some days the tube, some days it's a crawfish imitation. When it's early in the morning, always go shallow in the ditches, and you can catch them on fish head spin. Ryan Coleman has a swim bait, football head swim bait, and it gets down deep. That thing can be really good swam, or you can have it crawling on the bottom and work it like a jig. A crankbait in the ditches, like 20 foot of water, works really good. But as it gets later on in the day, I find more success in the like 40 to 44 foot range, maybe sometimes in the 30s. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is the first of many. And I'll try to educate you guys on like what I do, so you can hopefully catch more fish out there. But if you like the video, it'd be great if you could like it and subscribe and comment. Let me know what you think, what you catch them on. If you have any questions, I'll answer them for you. So like the video, subscribe, and I'm going to be committed to doing about 1 to 2 videos a week. So hopefully it'll help you guys. And I am personally want to show you guys from beginning to end. Like when I make a cast, I want you to see me make the cast. I want you to see me set the hook, and you know, see me get the fish in the boat, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So you know, a lot of videos it shows like the aftermath, like the guy's already reeling in the fish, and to me it's important because I can get a bite and I can wait there for a second and really let them take it, and then, you know, reel up the slack and then set the hook. It's not always like right when you feel the bite you get a jam on them. Sometimes you need to give it a little bit of time. I mean, in the wintertime they'll really play with it a lot. I mean, it may, from the first bite to where I actually set the hook, it might take like 15 seconds sometimes. So anyway, that's what I'll try to show you guys in these videos. I hope you liked it. Again, Hooked on Bassin. Like and comment and subscribe, and I'll keep bringing these videos to you. All right, thank you.